Guys, I recently came across a story that I just had to share. It's one worth sharing. And so we're going to divert again, still from the positive psychology series that we're doing. But it's a story about a job seeker. You know, somebody who's recently out of work and looking for a job, reaching out to a bunch of companies. And in one particular company, this person heard back from. The recruiter set up a Teams interview with the hiring manager. So during the interview, things went great. The rapport was great. The person who was articulating what they were saying thinks that they did really good. And then, of course, you know, at the end of any one of those interviews or any interview with a company, you're gonna send out an email thanking them for their time, thanking them for, you know, taking out some time in their day to learn more about your abilities. You're going to kind of maybe go through a couple of reasons why you can help the company, all that kind of, you know, boring stuff, I'll call it. But one noticeable thing that I was told about this is that the interviewer was significantly younger than the person being interviewed. You know, so with that, I want to show you this clip, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Know that also, I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit, for political purposes, my opponent's youth and inexperience.
So upon remembering that funny debate moment, it inspired this person to kind of maybe think outside the box in their response, you know, to that person and the fact that they interviewed them. And I want to read, you know, what they sent. And they said, "I will leave you with this quote with the utmost levity from Ronald Reagan." And they changed the words a little bit here. "I will not make age an issue of this job search process. I'm not going to exploit, for the purposes of gaining employment, my opponent's youth and inexperience." So, you know, that was quite a gamble. Gamble paid off. Next day, this person hears back from the recruiter and says that they want to set up an interview with this person, with the hiring manager's boss. So things are progressing. So the recruiter calls back or emails and lets this candidate know that the hiring manager is going to be concluding her interview process on Friday, and that she's going to be making a decision. So, you know, the candidate, the person who sent the story is, you know, is going on the fact that the first round of levity worked. And so they proceeded to send, and I'll read this message from the person that they sent on the Saturday. Remember, on Friday she was going to be making her decision. So Saturday morning it says, and this is a play on the old banana orange knock knock joke, right? If you know it. She said, this person said, "It dawned on me that we don't tell knock knock jokes as much as we used to, so I have one for you. Knock knock, who's there? Robert. Robert who? Knock knock, who's there? Amanda. Amanda who? Knock knock, who's there? Orange. Orange who? Aren't you glad you didn't hire Robert or Amanda and instead added this person to your team?" And it concludes with saying, "A little bit of serious humor to start your day." So, wow, that's doubling down on the first one, and we'll see what happens next. Well, since I'm doing a video about it, you obviously could have guessed that this person did get the job. And honestly, if you're following up closely and know what's going on, you'll realize and know that person was actually me. You know, God put on my heart to do the two, we'll call radical things that I did, kind of the out of the box type thinking. You know, people like working with people that they like. It's, you know, it's just, you know, people that they can relate to, people that they can laugh with. You know, so I just encourage you guys to listen to your instincts, listen to God when He's talking to you, and that will help you live a life that is one of living lucky. And honestly, if you guys like what you're watching here, if you'll subscribe down in the bottom right-hand corner, that would be awesome. Thanks. God bless.